Hey air signs, and welcome to your career focus. This is a forecast for Gemini, Aquarius and Libra. Or if you're dealing with a Gemini, Aquarius or Libra, this could be relevant. But this is about your career. What's going on in your work life, career, jobs, those sorts of things. Thanks for joining me, guys. You can now join me on Instagram. You can join me on Facebook. You can join me here on YouTube. And I will have Patreon happening very shortly as well. So you guys can definitely take advantage of what I'll be offering over there. So let's see what's happening, generally speaking, in the area of work life for the air signs Aquarius, Gemini and Libra. Let's see what we have. And I'm using the Starseed Oracle to give us a general kind of insight. And then I'm going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot to give us some more insight that we might need moving forward. Oh, two there. Final cards. Okay, guys. All right. So first up we have I Remember, which is about the soul plan. Now, for those of you who are new to spirituality, you might be thinking, what's a soul plan? Well, a soul plan in the definition that I know of is something that you are destined to do, something that you've always wanted to do. It's a calling. It's something that you can't quite explain, but you know you have to pursue it. You have a love for it. It is something you want to do every day. It's something that lights you up. It's a passion, so on and so forth. And a lot of you are in that space at the moment of what is it that I really want to do? Where is it that I really want to work? What is it they want to say? What do I need to do here? What do I need to change in my path? And a lot of you, it's been baby steps right until now to decide what it is that you do want going forward. Some of you are sick of staying in the same old kind of situations, staying in the same old workplaces. You're needing something different. You're a little bit bored, some of you. Some of you are in situations that you don't necessarily want to be in. Others of you are starting an entrepreneurial kind of string of companies or businesses because you feel that that's something you've always wanted to try and pursue, something you've always wanted to try and master, if you will. Others of you have been dealing with some people that are now saying to you or accolading you in some way and saying, yes, that's a great thing that you should try, or I always thought that you would do that, or yeah. So you're definitely looking at what you have been in versus what you are wanting to do going forward. And I feel that some of you are still trying to remember exactly who you are, still trying to remember what it is that's good about you, what it is that's your skill base, what you love about yourself and about the passionate ideas that you have. There's been someone around you that's been trying to turn you off a certain path where this work life or career has been concerned, Aquarius. This is what you're being called to do as well. This is a fated situation for some of you as well. This is where you are in alignment with everything that you want to do. Some of you may find yourself at a crossroad, a moment where you're being called to make a decision now on where it is that you're going and what it is that you want to do. You may have your path perfectly laid out in front of you. Some of you may need to be changing the career that you're in. This could also be a new relationship at work that's occurred, so you're getting used to new management or they're getting used to you. Or something else that requires a bit of courage, a little bit of faith in yourself here as well. We have the next card out is New Earth. So for some of you, this has got to do with holding that vision that you really want in your own path. Holding the vision of yourself, what it is you want to create if you're creating business. What is the end goal? What is your successes? What is it that you want from this position? Why did you take the promotion? Why are you needing to Prove to anyone else but yourself. Some of you are proving to other people, see, I can do it. And we need to get out of that egotistical kind of feel here. And we need to recognize what it is exactly that we can do. Okay? What it is that you can do without the ego. What were you called to do? What is it that makes you light up? What is it that you love to do every single day? Is the position that you're in right now your bliss? Is the position that you're in right now what you really wanted from your life? Or what you wanted for self? Or were you just thrown into this position because you had to? So a lot of you are going to do a 360 at this time, or are in the middle of that. And it is all happening around you because the vision you have for yourself is now completely different to what it may have been previously. Okay? The courageous peony. You have a unique nature and you need to let yourself be seen, Gemini. And not be afraid of that. Not be afraid of being seen. Not be afraid of what others' opinions are. You're being called to allow yourself to be more visible and seen in the world. So let people see how good you are at things. Let people see how good you are at leading or creating your own business. Uncover and reveal your greatest gifts. Some of you have needed to do this. Others of you have been working on something behind the scenes and now it's time for everyone to see it. And it's also very safe for you to share your voice as well. It's okay to be proud of yourself. It's okay to feel comfortable with what it is that you do. Other people may make you feel uncomfortable, but you know within yourself if this is the right thing that you like to do for yourself, you will go forward. And little by little, you're also going to realize that this is going to draw in those people who are meant to work with you, meant to be in your path, and meant to be celebrating this accolade, celebration, or triumph with you. So never worry about competition too much. Surrender to the sweetness of life. This is Venus. Love what you do. Do what you love. A lot of you are finding that. You need to make time to do what it is that you do love, because some of you have a real calling for here. Some of you are going to find what it is that you love to do, and it is going to be pleasurable every day. You are no longer going to be in the stuck mode. You're no longer going to feel like, I don't want to do this. You're just going to be uplifted and excited about work every day, which is great. Starkeeper. This has got to do with ancestry as well. I feel like some of you have taken up a trade or taken up a vocation that perhaps was in your ancestors or extended families, great-grandfathers, great-grandmothers. It's kind of gone down the line, or you're inheriting a business, inheriting a family business, a family company, so on and so forth. Inheriting something that was from someone who had done something monumental within the family or ancestry. Those sorts of things. Interesting cards here, air signs. Interesting cards. You know, you guys have a lot of decisions to make where your stability is concerned, where you're placing the coin or where you're receiving the coin. But I feel like a lot of you are going in a brand new direction, which is a little bit scary for some of you who have not done this before, or you feel like you're being judged, or you feel that you don't have the support around you. Support yourself. Support yourself, because the universe has your back on this as well. So let's jump into the tarot and see what we have for you, air signs. Generally, of course. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. I knew that some of you were quite exhausted, so that's the overall energy that's jumped out right now as we cut this deck. Over it, done, I need a new day. Opportunities may be coming in for you. Whether you're interested in them or not is another thing. Some of you are definitely not doing what it is that you want to do. You're definitely not happy and fulfilled. You're looking at your stabilities and needing a brand new option, a brand new way forward, very unbalanced, loads of decisions to make financially as well on the table for you. Bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups in reverse. So some of you have not received good communication where work is concerned. Others of you are fed up with things that just keep the same old routine. Others of you are now looking at your structure in your foundation of whether this has enough substance. Is this really what I want to do? Can't I build something that's more foundational, more stable for myself? Can I do this? How do I do this? How do I get started? You may be looking at companies, buying a company, starting a company, networking in a company, so on and so forth. Some of you have a great opportunity, but you are needing to travel for that. You're needing to leave your comfort zone, and you're a little bit concerned about that with the confliction here. The new beginning that's wanting to come through with the Ace of Cups in reverse, you're not sure. Is it going to be the right decision? Am I going to love it as much as where I'm at? Some of you want to have the new beginning, but you are scared to move or scared to leave what you've always known or scared to upset a boss if you're going to leave and do your own thing. In the past, some of you have worked really hard on a qualification or on a vocation, and you're really wanting to bring that into your passion, into the forefront. You may actually want to do extra study as well to find out about more of the trade or more of the occupation, more of the vocation. You've had some really unstable advice here, though, given to you about career. And some of you have not coped with that very well because you've found yourself in a job that you hate. You may have been given a job through a family member or a friend where they thought that they were helping you out, but it hasn't really worked out in the favor. Three of Cups in reverse. You've possibly fallen out with this person since that opportunity came to light. Some of you. Others of you are not wanting to network with anybody, wanting to fly solo in some way and stay on your own path and stay true to you, earn your own money and have the coin just for yourself. It's not selfish. It's just those of you who are rebuilding. It's very important that you make enough money to make ends meet. Others of you are met with a very good opportunity, like I said, but you're unsure of whether it's going to be a long-term thing or whether it's going to serve you. Some of you are afraid to leave behind family and friends because you want the money, but you know that it's going to upheaval a lot of people. And you're not sure whether you're going to be okay doing that across the country, interstate, whatever. See what we've got here. In the past, we had the Queen of Cups. So you may have been dealing with some very good intuitive advice that someone gave you. You may have been dealing with someone that's very tranquil, honest, calm. Someone who helped you through hard times, perhaps. Someone who was a great leader, a good boss. You perhaps might regret not working with them, or you may be now their competition. You may have taken all of their wisdom and started up something new, or wanted to. In the foundation, we've got the King of Pentacles with the Hierophant. So this is a very stable financial transaction investment that some of you are wanting to make or create for yourself if you are going into business. Others of you have just been promoted into something that's very stable, and this is going to bring you great abundance and also going to bring you stature. This is going to bring you stature, limelight. People are going to want to see you, talk to you, negotiate with you, buy from you, those sorts of things. So there's this real great stability here in those of you who have done the work. You may also be dealing with a lot of others around you that are connected to the stability of a company, the stability of a networking program, something like that. Crowning the reading is the Three of Wands in reverse. So some of you have chosen not to go ahead with something that was at a distance. You're wanting to stay more local. Yeah. This will be victorious once you are able to begin again, is what I want to say. Some of you are starting over. You are wanting to be victorious and turn things around for yourself. You are wanting to be around people who are like-minded, that are going to lift you, not deflate you. Some of you are leaving a workplace because of arrogance or too much gossip. Justice is here, major arcana on this Ace of Rods. Justice is the balancing out of things. The truth is relayed to you about a situation. You may have to face the truth about a situation for yourself. You may have to put things into balance. You may have to look at work-life balance. You may be conflicted about a new beginning versus now. Should I leave this job? Should I not? There may be something that's unfair about you moving to somebody else. Or you may feel that you are trying to balance out the work-life balance, trying to balance out your relationships around this job or opportunity that's come in. Ace of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Devil, Major Arcana, Capricorn energy. So as much as this so-called opportunity that you've been presented with at a distance is good for you, you're still not sure whether this is going to really work for you. The new beginning that you want has come in at the right time for some of you, but you're still conflicted about something that's toxic. This could be a competitor that you're working with. If you go and work with them, it may upset your old boss. You know, you may take their business. There's a little bit of confliction here. And there's also a part of you that's very comfortable where you have been. And so changing that up is very challenging for some of you. Restriction no more. You really wanting to set yourself free from anything or any situation that's been very constricting, where you can't speak up, where you're not noticed, where you are not valued. You are definitely moving away from. Feeling quite unbalanced about the advice that you've received from others as well. Clarified by the Hanged Man. Waiting on someone to tell you something. Waiting on someone else to tell you whether you have a job or whether you are the candidate for the job. Some of you are sick of waiting on someone that has not returned your call or not returned the email or what have you they promised. The unexpected is the offer that you may receive that is smoke and mirrors for some of you. With the Seven of Cups and the whimsical card here, Pisces energy, it's fishy. There's so many things that we could put you in, but we're not sure where we want to fit you yet. Be careful of that. Be careful of things that are too good to be true, scams that are too good to be true, people that are saying that you'd be suited for this, but we can only put you there. Be careful of people taking your job. Be careful of people throwing you under the bus where your work is concerned. You know, make sure you're getting good reviews. Make sure that your business isn't being slammed in some way negatively by a competitor. Be careful at this time. We've got Saturn at play as well that, you know, can be a little bit whimsical too. Standing up for what it is that you want. You're hoping that you stand up against the employer and win the case. You may be standing up for what it is that you really want out of life. Standing up against other people who think you can't do something and proving them wrong. Isn't that wonderful? The Star card in reverse, you're not quite sure. Some of you need to find the belief in yourself. Some of you are struggling with a bit of self-esteem issues. Yeah, exhausted. Some of you are exhausted over a boss. Someone that just wears you out. Someone that just, you feel like you're working all these hours for them and you're not appreciated. News coming for you as well, which is good. The news is coming here. Good news. This could be a promotion, a pay rise. Three of Cups in reverse. What's going on there? Be careful within the gossip. Be careful that your name is not placed in a negative light if you are in the public eye or launching something. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. Whatever it is that someone has tried to say you couldn't do, you're now doing. Or there's an opportunity for you to say, yeah, I'm doing it. Thanks, but no thanks. So don't try and take on anyone's criticism. It's not going to fly well anyway. They're not going to be able to do it for too long because the opportunities that are coming in for you are meant for you right now. And a lot of you are on a plan of destiny where certain vocations are concerned. So it's all about divine timing for some of you. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, accompanied by the Knight of Pentacles. So you may have to relearn something. You may be teaching others. You may be mentoring others. You may be in an apprentice mode yourself, but you are trying to show the company that you're good at something, trying to show others how to lead, trying to show others how to respect you in some way if you are in management. The 10 of Wands, a cycle ending here. And this is why I think we have the I Remember card in the Oracle, because this has got to do with the soul plan. This has got to do with something that's fated, something that's destiny for you. So the universe is giving you a completely different path and helping you to end the toxicity that's here, or walking you out of situations without argument. Sorry, I'm done, and moving forward. Yeah, there's an opportunity coming in for here. You guys are considering it on the table. This could be 4 years in the making, 4 months in the making, 4 people that are offering you different things if you're multi-talented as well. That can be a little draining. But you want to go for the opportunities where there is growth. Some of you who have been invited back by interviews or invited by somebody from the past, I don't feel that their offer is going to be of long-term standing. And I think you'd be better off looking in your own foundation right now and building something on your own. For others of you, there will be someone that offers you something that's too good to be true. You need to walk from that. You need to walk away from that, because that will burden you. You will end up doing everyone else's job. That's a message for someone. Yeah, the 5 of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are definitely walking away from any kind of conflict, any kind of arguments, workplaces that are disruptive, workplaces that disrupt your calm. You are over. On the upside, I feel that a lot of you have some great opportunities coming in, networking with new people, being placed in new areas, you know, different roles. There's an excitement here for some of you. There's an excitement of what you could do, how you could give back, how you could lead. Someone's finally seeing you for who you really are. They're definitely giving you the recognition that you've wanted for a very long time. You just need to be careful that you don't take the management badge to the ego. Okay, you're going to be a leader. Lead in a positive example, in a truthful, solid way, because some of you, this is a karmic journey. And as much as good karma can come out, there's bad karma that can be at play as well, especially with that Capricorn energy of the devil. So make sure that you stay grounded and you don't get up in that ego of using the director's badge or using the manager's badge to get what you want and move forward. Remember, everybody who's an apprentice began just like you did, okay? And they're just as eager to please as you were. So it's always good to have a look in someone else's shoes before we judge. We shouldn't judge anyway. So whatever is meant for you at this time is definitely not passing you by, but there's a lot of things going on for you at work. Some of you are overloaded with too much work. Some of you haven't got enough staff. Some of you are hiring at the moment, but you can't seem to fit the staff where you want it. Some of you are standing up for what it is that you want. You want to keep your job. You're in negotiations, or you're in, you know, documents that are being signed and so on and so forth. Others of you are in legal disputes or legal situations with changeover or not being paid. You do need to be careful of things that are too good to be true, opportunities that are too good to be true. Anyone coming in wanting to start arguments and fights, I see you moving well away from. And I do see that there could be an offer here from the past, but I'm not sure on its substance. I'm not sure on its substance, because you may have felt like, well, why do they want me now? Why do they want to work with me now? Why are they offering that to me now? Some of the things that weren't of substance in the past, perhaps, or in the current energy, you may want to question. Other things are possibly just because they think you're the best candidate for the job. But what you need to look at is it going to give you the security and the stability that you require? And does it make you feel amazing? Is it your bliss? Is it your true opportunity here to be who you want to be? Is it going to bring you the path of what you've always wanted to do, where you've always wanted to go, what you've always wanted to launch, what you've always wanted your name put to, what you've always wanted to be part of? There could be some office gossip around, so advice here is not to get involved in that at all. If you can, it's simple. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, sorry, I'm busy over here with the the fax machine or something else. Try not to get involved in other people's business or take up gossip to be in a group, to be accepted, to be one of the boys. It's not going to get you very far. Others of you are really going to shine very, very well because you've done the work within self. You know your position very, very well, and you are a mentor to a lot of people, and a lot of people are going to see that very clearly. So air signs, I hope this was helpful for at least one of you out there. Please like, comment and share, and I will see you in the very next video. Take care.